See, here we go. What's good? What's good? What's good, y'all? Welcome to Nuclear Eddies, a Cyberpunk podcast. Everybody say what's up.
Up?
What's up?
What's up? Oh God, what's happening?
Sick. So what we'll do is we always do. We'll start with the round. Starting with Mac. Tell us who you are. Tell us who you're playing. Uh, and tell us about your week.
What's going on, everyone? Long time no see. It's Mac again. I play Michael Money Dusk here on the Cyberpunk universe. And this week, I got my wisdom teeth, all four of them taken out. So I'm on like day 3 of recovery. So I probably won't be talking quite as much. But I couldn't leave our audience waiting. So here I am, ready to tear it up in Night City as we get to the finale of this campaign.
Ooh. All right off to fire.
Hey there, everybody. I am Fire and Bone, also Fire and Bone 16 on Instagram, where I post my terrible art and the much better art of other people. I'm playing the lovely Nomad Lookout today, who has, after our last session where they took his legs, decided that maybe he should dip into solo just a little bit.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nice.
Mhm.
Uh, Cassidy.
Yes, hello. I'm Cassidy. I am the DM for this Cyberpunk campaign. And yeah, I mean, so far I've been having a lot of fun doing this. And as we near closer and closer to the finale, I'm glad to have found such a great group of people to play with and looking forward to season 2 as well.
Mm.
Which will be a lot longer for you viewers who are watching it. I'm also now a part of another Cyberpunk RED campaign that is streamed on Twitch. I
Ooh.
think on Cybernation Uncensored. I'm not
Ooh.
completely sure what it's going to be called.
Fancy man.
Right?
I love
Yeah,
Cyberpunk
I'm the
Cybernation
player.
Uncensored.
Yeah, I'm glad to get back in the player seat. I will be playing Kane the Rocker Boy.
Nice.
And so, yeah, that's a bit about me and my future plans.
That's pretty
And if you tune
big.
into that, you'll be able, as it is all streamed with webcam.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
Hell yeah. Congratulations. That's pretty
Finally
big.
get to
They're a
see what a
staple
mysterious
in the
gamer looks
community.
like. Yeah. Oh yeah. I actually
thank you.
game offline with quite a few of them, so you're gonna be hanging out with a few of my friends.
Yeah.
Dope,
Sick.
dope.
The netrunner of the crew. And I'm just super excited to get this thing going. This week has been chill. Um, more coding, more DJing. And I hit some top charts, top 100 in the hip hop charts, the old school hip hop charts on Mixcloud, as well as I almost hit top 10. I was 11th at the very end of the running for the global UK um, hip hop charts.
Look at all you
Congrats,
guys
my
having
man.
these great accomplishments. Man, we need to take like extended breaks soon. Like everything just works out for you guys.
No, I needed more of this. So yeah, that's that. I hope you all enjoy the
Hey,
show.
there will be plenty
Let's get
more
in
to
it.
come.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
All right, all right, all right. So, leaving off from last we left off, you guys were all in Isaac's facility. You were just bunkering down after a very long night, where so many things happened. You guys went to the night market. Night market went wrong. Jin got shot. Mira was chasing after everyone. The hanging men were on the move, seizing Tiger Claw territory. You guys fled to the Aldecado camp to finally get the deal done. Deal got done, but it got ruined by Isaac, who crashed the party, capturing you guys and Mira, killing Justice, and Merrick has seemingly disappeared again. Now, that all happened in the span of one night. And so Now, after spending a few hours of the next day recuperating in the facility run by Isaac's group, you guys are ready to get at it again. Overnight, oh, and your guys' agents have been returned to you. The only things you don't have from your character sheets at this point would be you don't have your deck, Alexander,
Okay.
and the rest of you guys don't have your weapons.
Okay.
Um,
Makes sense.
and so yeah, overnight, Alexander, you receive a message from the contact that you reached out to
Mhm.
prior to surrendering yourself to Isaac,
Mhm.
um, saying that the Aldecados are very riled up right now after what happened the night before, and that he found a strange card next to the burner phone that he thinks you should take a look at. As well as this, overnight, another news story by Next has hit the broadcast, and it seems he was behind the photographer from the previous night, as he has once
Mm.
again splattered you guys and you, along with your new acquaintances across the feed with the story of what happened. It seems that this time the truth is pretty accurate to reality,
Mhm.
although it still villainizes you and Mira as the wretched people trying to bring doom to this city, and highlights Isaac as attempting to have stopped you, although it is still questioning his motives as he's an ex-public figure who's been kind of a little bit off the radar for a while, so it's never really known what he's up to.
Mhm.
Um, and yeah, with all of that, you guys are free to act. And in the morning, you guys were told by Isaac that at your discretion, at this point, you are free to leave or free to stay for however long you'd like to. Um, and that if you do choose to leave, since you don't have your car with you, that he's willing to have a couple people give you a ride back to the Aldecado camp.
Beautiful. Would they be willing to give me another speed heal? Because for our new viewers, who many of I know, hi guys,
Welcome in. Welcome
they
in.
kind of took my legs, and I took a lot of damage. And I know I've got one, but I was on 2 health at one point there.
Oh, you're so close.
Yeah. So, what's her name? Oh, Angela has given you enough speed heal to get you. She's like basically given you like a little like brown paper baggie with speed heal in it, um,
So
for
nice
you
of her.
to take periodically until you're back up to fully recovered.
I really like Angela. She's a nice lady. The rest of these guys, not so much.
Welcome back from ads.
So yeah. Hold on. Let me put on my character voice here.
There it is.
Uh, so gents, I'm of the opinion that maybe we should go ahead and get out of Night City for a little while. We got a couple extra bounties on us, and that $10 million, 10 million Eddie one is going to motivate a whole lot of people to come after us. Not to mention, I feel like the father and Larry, his lovely car, is going to kind of show up at some point and whisk us away unless we get the heck out of here. I mean, obviously, we both, me and Externity, we got the Nomad connections,
Hmm.
so getting out ain't the problem. Well, leaving ain't the problem. It's getting to the boat, metaphorically speaking. That's the issue.
Or not metaphorical if need be.
Oh no, yeah,
And
like
I actually
we can
forgot.
go on the literal boat.
What's it called? I forgot to mention actually that you do have one other message. This one is for money, and it is actually from the father asking for an update on what's happening, and once again asking you guys to kind of report in. But it's not as like urgently worded as it was last night.
Yeah, father's still hitting us up, trying to figure out what we're doing.
Yo.
I say we keep him on unread, or keep him on red.
On red in the time of red. I like it.
Oof. Oof.
But I like the idea of regrouping at the Albacados camp until we can figure out how to get to the ship. Yeah.
Yeah, same. Or,
Yeah, but this time let's
off
actually
into the
stay in
desert.
the Aldecado camp.
Hmm. Yo, for sure. Um, yeah, I'm down with that. Let's get our shit and leave.
Just wish we could have caught up with what's his name? Your friend, Lookout.
Merrick?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'd give him a call, but he doesn't have a cell phone. Of course, you can hack them things now, is what I've heard. So maybe he's got the right idea. Look at my
Yeah, he
agent a
probably
little
has an analog
suspiciously.
source.
Oh heck yeah, man! I'd say pen and paper, but who can afford pen? Well, Merrick might be able to afford
Right.
pen and paper. That man just walked out with a few mil.
When I get back to the beacon,
Hmm.
I'll see if my partner can get a beat on him.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so yeah, you should head out to
All
the
right.
camp.
All right. Yeah. So if that's what your guys' plan is, as you guys kind of leave the room to go find Isaac to get him to give you the transportation that he promised, you kind of walk out. You see the guard from last night, Jackal, is kind of standing guard outside your guys' room. And as you guys come out, he kind of just turns and gives you guys a look. Says, uh, "Where you guys going? Where you guys heading out to?"
We're gonna hitch a ride to the camp. We're looking for the guy who can get us a vehicle.
Oh, yeah, sure. And you kind of hear him reach onto his radio, and he says, "Isaac, I think they're trying to head out." And you hear like a little static, and then you hear a voice come back over, and it says, "All right, bring him down to the garage. I'll have Ghost and Falcon meet him down there to give him a ride." And you see him just kind of his radio crackles off, and he says, "All right, follow me, and we'll bring your weapons down to the car."
Great. That was my next question.
Perfect.
Um, you guys see as he kind of leads you down into lower levels, even deeper than the level you went to when you were getting your cyberware implanted by the Ripperdoc Wade. And it seems that this is quite the big facility as you get all the way down to a fourth level before finally making your way into a garage that is just absolutely packed with paramilitary looking vehicles. You got like troop transportation,
Mm,
armored cars, all sorts of different things. It even looks like they got like a mobile command thing set up
nice.
with all sorts of tech covering it. And he kind of leads you down to a more civilian looking Jeep and kind of says, "Your stuff will be in the back seat. If you guys want to hop in, your driver should be here any minute."
Cool. Um,
Right.
Sounds good. I mean, I'd say I could drive, but I imagine you want the car back.
You guys expecting it to be a bumpy ride?
I was gonna say we always have that safe route.
So
We
I
can
don't
go
know,
past that
he says.
gasoline station, that Chew Two station.
Yeah.
Fantastic idea.
Um, yeah.
At least as a
As you
waypoint.
guys pile in, you see two people. Uh, what's it called? Oh, wearing the similar type armor and uniforms to what Isaac's crew was wearing the other day approach you. One's a really tall man. He's got scars all over his face, very ferocious looking. Um, and the other is a shorter woman who's got a large scoped rifle strapped to her back. And they kind of get in the front and passenger seat. And you hear the woman kind of turn back to you and she says, "Oh, so where do you guys want to go?"
Out of Colorado camp, right outside the city, if y'all wouldn't mind. Got to get our own transportation.
She just kind of nods her head. She says, "You heard him, Ghost. Take him down to the camp." And she says, "So, really sorry about what happened to you guys the other day." And you hear the engine start to rev up as she's talking. Uh, I hope that there's no hard feelings either way.
I
None
I
just
mean,
taken so far.
Go ahead, Mahdi.
appreciate the infirmary care and the ride back to camp. I suppose it's a process of doing business in your screwed up world.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's it's completely innocent with all that goes on, and we do the line of helping more than we hurt.
Who is innocent in Night City anyway?
Only the kids, man. Only the kids.
Mm.
And I am. I don't do anything
You
bad.
you're telling me you got that Grundy by all above the line means?
Yeah, I mean, all these parts are just laying out in the Badlands. All you gotta do is go there, find them, do a little hard work. I mean, I work for Night Corp. I help rebuild the city. I'm fantastic. Even
I'm
that little media man who was
fantastic.
painting y'all out to be villains, all he's like, and this guy with the red mohawk.
He kind of
Okay,
laughs
kids, kids, and
as you
lookout.
describe yourself like this.
Heck yeah. Now Johnny, my sibling, they're they're evil. They're not evil. I'm sorry, but they are definitely a criminal.
I see, I see.
I'm just laughing as I walk towards the transport.
Yeah. Um, as you guys kind of just like chit chat back and forth, the car is steadily heading at a good pace toward the Aldecado camp. It's not that far of a drive, and now that you guys aren't blindfolded, or you can actually look out the windows, you see that this facility seems to be located um, out in Pacifica. It seems to be out on the coast of Pacifica,
Mm.
um, and so you guys are heading through the suburbs back towards the Aldecado camp. The one lady, the nice lady who was talking to you before, seems to be pretty chatty. Just trying to get to know you guys. But the dude who's driving you, he's just like, uh, he just doesn't talk. It seems, kind of in a
All right,
bad mood maybe.
assumed
But
it was an introvert.
after about 20 minutes of steadily going, you make it back to the camp, and they kind of park you guys a little ways outside, not wanting to be spotted, and say, "All right, get out here, and if you ever need anything, find us. And if it's for a good reason, we'd be more than happy to help."
If I wanted to find you,
Will
what
do.
would your organization's name be filed under alphabetically?
Um, I mean, we don't really have a official name.
Damn
I
it,
mean, we get called all sorts of things,
I
but
tried.
yeah, we try to keep under the radar. Not
I
a
get
lot of
it.
news feed about us, thankfully.
I
But I
get
can
it.
ask for Isaac, right? I'm sure you're pretty well known in the underground.
Yeah, I mean, some of us are pretty well known. If you try to seek out Isaac, you'll get mixed responses for sure. But there are definitely people who know about him and what he's got going on at this point. And yeah,
He seems like someone with
Isaac can direct you
informants.
to pretty much anyone in our organization. Oh yeah, he's got his own little network going on,
Yeah.
but that's all I can say.
Could you recommend any markets we'd hit up for supplies that might give us some favorable deals? Any places you get your weapons and tech?
I mean, we kind of get our stuff mass shipped in from overseas. So,
Mm.
I mean, if you want the best, you're either gonna have to buy in bulk, or, I mean, I would suggest like military, ex-military, special forces, police. Those are usually the best places to source the really high quality stuff.
Hmm.
Listen, if you ever need guns, ammo, armor, stuff that goes boom, or even some high tier tech. If you come by, I mean, I'm sure Isaac might be willing to sell to you. We got a
Or
pretty large armory down there, so.
that's cream. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Y'all be on your way, and I hope your ride out of the city goes safely.
Good luck, Chooms.
Thank you very
Likewise.
much.
And I head off towards
You
the avocado
see,
camp. Slowly,
yeah,
waiting for the
you guys
boys.
head
Of course.
over. The car starts to
Dark.
drive away.
Look out. What kind of grub do you guys eat out here?
Oh, we got all sorts of stuff out here. You go over to Wood Chipper and you can get that real corn with the nice like synth butter, but it's good synth butter. We got a lot of Mexican cuisine. Mom and Dad, they're from England, so we get some good beans with tomatoes and stuff like that. We can whip up for you. Real good food out here. Oh, lots of it fresh, good pre-pack at the very least. So come on now, let's go find a sturdy sister and let's go get some food and figure out how the fuck we're gonna get out of this city.
Food. Oh,
Sounds
and
like a plan.
Yeah.
yeah, I like that. I like that plan. Oh, and by the way, the I had this thought while we were on the ride. The father already knows everything he needs to know because of Next. Regardless of how he painted it, he caught the story.
Right. Right. Yeah, we're gonna run back into the father at some point, I'm sure. But
Hmm.
we had enough on our plate, I figure, right now.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
Um.
you talking about the media, Reginald?
Yep.
Did we ever? We never ran back into him, did we? Or
No,
we
but he
did
ran
blame
into
him.
us. We did blame him for
That's
many
right.
things.
That's right. That's right.
Right,
Okay.
right.
Well, that might work in our favor then.
Hmm. That's the plan.
Yeah. You guys kind of sent Isaac on his tail, so
Yeah.
Heck yeah. He's gonna end up in a black bag and then in a cell before, some truly horrifying things happen to him. But,
Hmm.
he's kind of an asshole. Again, I am purely innocent in this, the only innocent person in the city.
of course, of course.
That's why we're being chased by all these
Yeah.
priests.
As you guys are heading to the priest, um, as you guys are heading to the Aldecado camp, you notice that it seems security has been beefed up. They got a lot more people on lookout, and there's a patrol walking up and down, kind of outside the main gates. As you guys kind of get closer, they kind of turn to you guys, raising their weapons. But when they notice the lookout, and they kind of just give you guys a wave, and they say, "Hey, there's some people looking for you,
Mm.
guys in particular. It seems that a lot of shit went down last night, and you guys kind of vanished afterwards. So there's a lot of questions, and I think some of the higher ups are having a meeting. You guys should probably go be a part of that. I
Probably a
think
good
your
idea.
father's over there. Look out."
Oh, good. Oh, good. My
Ooh.
father is a very nice man. We'll be fine. Besides, we were kidnapped. It's not
Yeah.
like we just went jolly gagging.
Jolly gag. I walk
Jolly
away.
gag.
And then I ask someone, which direction is this meeting? Just some random avocado.
Um, yeah, so as you guys head into the camp, you look out, you know the way to the kind of general meeting place where they have, important talks and stuff like that. So you're able to kind of lead the group to a more permanent looking building than a lot of the other like trailers and tents and stuff like that they got pitched around. Um, and as you guys kind of head inside with a little wave from the guards that are keeping post outside, you see a collection of various people of different importance to this large nomad pack. Some that you know, some that you don't. Um, it seems that like a lot of the people who are like really high up in charge aren't there, but a lot of like the people who kind of manage their own little groups within the pack
Mm.
are all there, along with your father and a man that you don't recognize, Lookout, but Alexander, you recognize as your contact. who's getting looked at with a bit of skepticism by the others.
What?
Um,
he's he's there, or they're there?
yeah,
Oh shit.
yeah,
Okay.
he's there. Um, and I'm gonna address you guys. They say, "What the fuck happened last night? You guys told us to be on alert." And well, we were, but we heard a lot of shots. We got out there, and all we found were 2 dead bodies.
Yeah, unfortunately, there was a third party involved that we weren't aware of. So the people who were coming to buy the product that we had, they actually got their asses handed to them as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really sure the organization, but scary fucks. They did a lot kidnapping. They helped fix my legs because they shot me a whole lot, which was very nice of them, and kind of let us go. Apparently, we weren't the target, and they're not in the habit of pissing off large nomad clans with
Mm-hmm.
in all motion to the rest of my folks and
Mm-hmm.
all the other people who might miss us.
It could be a useful asset for you guys though in the future.
All things
Oh
considered.
Who
yeah, no,
exactly
they were.
were
Band
they?
together.
Sound dangerous. Like they're more trouble than they're worth. Who was it exactly that kidnapped you and filled you full of fucking?
Well, the leader of the group goes by Isaac, some sort of vigilante militia. We're primarily in Night City, but fairly connected. They're in some deep level torture, mind shard based stuff. I don't know,
Isaac
but
Red.
it's serious. Yeah. Um,
The
but
ex special forces guy. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and I assume that the body covered in paramilitary gear probably belongs to one of his. Yeah.
Did that one.
Did his face look like vaguely he was coming on to you, even though he lay there dead? Because if that's so, that was definitely justice.
Mm-hmm. If it was the other
Oh
unmarked
yeah,
dude
we
without
found
a
the
name, it was
found that
hilarious.
fucking nightmare too. Yeah. Uh, I mean, we got rid of Justice's body, but we didn't really know what to do with the other one. If you guys want to contact him in some way, if they want to give him a burial or something, pay respects, um, they can come retrieve the body. We've got it in storage right now. Keep it cold.
did
Um,
we take a
if
look
you
at
guys,
that? I
yeah, if
don't
you guys want
remember
to contact
anyone
him to pick it
dying.
up,
Yeah,
Look
out
out.
of character, I don't recall the Isaac's group losing.
Mira
Oh,
shot one
Mira.
of them in
That's
the
what it
head.
was.
Oh, okay. Yep, I forgot about that detail. My apologies.
What? Okay. Did he have any gear on him?
Yeah. He had a medium armor jack. I mean, the helmet's pretty fucked up. He had a high quality Militech looking rifle and 45 caliber handgun, grenades, flashbangs.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm
we just
gonna.
kind of put that all stuff in a box in our armory.
I see. Okay, you're commandeering that stuff.
He sounds so
No,
sad.
I mean, if he doesn't come, if he doesn't come to pick up the body, we're definitely gonna keep it. I mean, it's good gear, and we're always looking for stuff like that. Um, but be useful to us in the future, and so if he does come to pick it up, we'll return it to him as a
Mm-hmm.
show good faith.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good plan. Yeah, you guys do that. We're gonna head to the meeting.
Um, and yeah, he's like, so, and then the one of the leaders is like, yeah, so I mean, I'm glad we could get that squared away. Is there any other trouble we should be expecting out here?
There's another gentleman by the name of the father who might be coming to talk to us. On that note, we're looking to get out of the city for a little while because
Should we just lay it
we
out?
have some problems. Do we have any transportation coming up soon? Today?
Should we just lay it out for
Now?
the fam?
He's like, I
So they
mean,
know what's up.
he's like, if you guys want to get out of the city, we can arrange. I mean, I know you can handle yourself with that Grundy.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to travel with like a larger pack, though, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, where do you guys want to go? outside the city.
Look to my
Hmm.
associates.
Where
Um,
can we go?
hey, if we're going
And
on
for how long?
vacation, I'm always down for some old school uh net architecture. So anywhere where there's some old buildings that I can turn the electricity on, I'm down for.
Mm. So we hit the Badlands and then just set up in like an old gas station or something?
I mean, I was thinking sticking with a group of these folks. I mean,
Hmm.
we go places,
Yeah,
so
I just want to
I
root.
think they're more asking, is there a specific destination rather than us go hang out in a place? Like, you guys want to go to Chicago? Maybe you want to go north, go south to Los Angeles. We can go to Canada. I don't know what's happening in Canada, but there's probably bears up there. That'd be cool.
Would it cyber bears?
Yeah,
One
I
of
don't know
the
much about the rest of this country, to be honest with you.
w-
Uh,
one of the lookout or one of the nomads kind of pipes up. He's like, I mean, in about 3 days, a pretty large convoy is going to be headed to Truth and Consequences down in Texas. Um, if you guys wanna accompany us there, um,
Texas, huh?
we're relaying some stuff that's coming over the border. We're going down there and bringing back to Night City.
Oh well,
Um,
I've
Texas
never
doesn't
been to
sound too bad.
Texas.
And I know Metacorp chills out that way, so I have some fam out there too. It should be fine. Is Zana with me? By the way, I would have
I'm
definitely wanted
down.
to grab her. She should be here.
she's in the camp somewhere, but she's
Okay.
not at this meeting.
I'll shoot her a text to try to come over while we're talking. Um,
Mm,
she should be here
Yeah,
too.
she kind of texts you back. She says like, "What happened?" And then she says, "I'm on my way."
I'll
Um,
explain.
and so she's heading over. Yeah, and then so he's like, "Yeah, if you guys want to come over on that convoy, leaves in 3 days. Otherwise, we could probably spare like a couple nomads as like an escort if you want to go somewhere else, or if you just want to get out immediately."
Yeah, we
Um,
feel. I mean, this is a personal opinion, but
mhm,
I don't know. After the whole situation that happened with Isaac's forces and knowing that the father's kicking around out there, a part of me wants to leave immediately, but I'm kind of feeling like we're gonna run into Larry. And the father, he's supposed to have more people,
mhm,
theoretically, but
mhm.
maybe we maybe we just sit here, recuperate for a few days, and then head out. Unless you guys have some pressing issues. I mean, we're leaving that city for an extended period of
Mhm.
time. I would understand if y'all kind of need to like get your stuff set up. Most of my stuff can be done remote.
Everything I need is
Yeah.
with me and my
Yeah, I wouldn't
sisters in
leave
the camp.
me.
Mhm.
I
You
travel
actually,
pretty light as well.
as you guys are kind of talking about your future plans, your contact Alexander, he kind of comes over to you. He says,
Yeah, it comes
um,
over. How are you here?
"Here."
Excuse me.
I'm gonna be honest. I completely forgot who your contact was. I'm
Asylum.
sorry.
No, it's
Oh. All right, I'm gonna just say asylum. I'm gonna just say asylum sent someone
okay.
to take this
Okay.
for him.
Okay.
He
Cool.
can't really be walking around. Um,
I was like, this is
Guy just broke out of a max security prison to come like, oh yeah, my guy's missing. Fuck yeah! Like pulls a boomy from Avatar, just
something,
pops out.
something like
yeah.
that.
Yeah. So asylum is sent somebody who is going to come over to you, and
Okay.
he says, when I tracked down that burner phone, I
Hmm.
found this next to it. I thought that um, I didn't show it to the Aldecados, but I figured it might be private.
Hmm.
But could be interesting for whatever it is that you guys are involved in. And he hands over a little business card,
Mm.
um, which says, and yeah, the business card is
Hmm.
for a place called Hot Shots in Little Europe, and it was apparently lying next to your burner phone.
Bet. Thank you. Very much. I say, send Asylum my regards as well.
The guy just kind of gives you a nod. He says, "All right, these people kind of creep me out. I'm gonna be heading out, but
Oh, I get it.
good luck."
Thanks.
And he just kind of leaves. Um, and yeah,
Oh,
so
did he hand me my
you
burner
guys are
too?
kind of like dismissed from the. Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
You guys are kind of just dismissed from the meeting, as pretty much everything they needed to talk to you guys about is kind of over and done with. And so as you guys are heading out, you see your sister Alexander kind of walking towards you, and she kind of just runs and like gives you like a tight hug. She says, "What happened last night?"
Um, as she begins to walk with us, um, I regale her of the story.
She kind of nods along. She says, "Well, it seems you guys got cut off in a lot of fucking shit, and fucking Reginald's been yapping to the fucking media about you guys.
That's
Um,
all he ever
I
does.
mean, I know you guys are thinking about skipping town. And I definitely agree, but
Hmm.
I think I'm gonna stay here myself."
Ooh, why? I.
She's like, I've been trying a long time to, you know, become what I have here.
Hmm.
I'm able to help people, um, and I've gotten pretty well set up at the hospital. I've got friends, and I got patients that need me. Um, whatever it is you guys are caught up in, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Worst comes to worst, I mean, I can defend myself too.
I know. Well,
Well, it's not like we're gonna bond forever.
no, no, and I do need to get the heat off of you, regardless. So I must
Foreshadowing.
leave, right? Uh, so I must leave, but let me set you up with a few things so you can get in contact with me and have a bat phone, just in case you need it for some of my contacts.
Sounds good. He
And
says,
oh,
"All right, well, I'll be heading out of here in about an hour. I got to get down to the hospital." But
all right.
yeah,
Stay safe.
it was good seeing you, bro. Stay out of trouble.
I'll give it a shot.
She kind of just heads away.
And I say
And
that in
yeah,
Arabic.
now you guys are left. Uh, what did you say?
I want to imagine that our last little bits of familiar conversation were in Arabic.
Yeah. Your guys' own little
Hmm.
personal tongue. Your mother taught you guys that, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
yeah.
Um, and now you guys are left alone in the Aldecado camp. Um, and yeah, it's up to you guys what you want to do. If you guys want to just bunker down for the next 3 days, you can do that.
Well,
If you got anything else you want to do, let me know.
I definitely want to run a search on hotshots. And I also want to present it to the group saying,
Yeah.
um, my running partner came through. He wasn't able to help us much, or they weren't able to help us much. We got in trouble, but apparently, um, there's a contact looking out. Could be Merrick. I know it's in Little Europe, so we would have to go back in the city. Um, but
I'm down to give you a ride if you need to. Like, I'm still healing up, but I was talking to some of them soldiers. I got this new Militech Mastiff. I can give you a little bit of backup.
nice.
Um, yeah. And Alexander, if you want to give me a library search check on hotshots.
17.
Yeah, so as you kind of scour the data pool, looking for information, it seems that this place is pretty well known hangout out in Little Europe. It's run by a man named Christopher Reed, who
Hmm.
is, according to certain sources, an ex-Militech weapons and cyberware dealer, who is also seemingly has connections to the Italian mafia.
Hmm.
And he kind of runs the shop. It's a kind of mix between a cafe and a kind of what's the word, like an antique shop,
Hmm.
and like pawn shop
Hmm.
that deals in like high quality goods.
Okay. Like an auction space almost.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. All right.
It's
Cool.
said to be pretty elite in terms of its clientele.
Cool. 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 Um, I hold this up the money. Sounds like a place that you might want to be too, money.
Hot shots.
Yeah, it's run by Christopher Reed. He's this ex-Militech dude, weapon cyberware dealer, an auction space.
Yeah, yeah, that's right up my alley. I'm always trying to expand my network.
Hmm.
He's back in Night City.
Yeah. Like I said, this could be a Merrick lead, or it could be someone who picked up on my signal out and left a card.
I like the sound of that. I already sent my feelers out to the guys I know about anyone matching Merrick's description, but nothing so far. Um, but again, I mean, we're trying to leave Night City, right?
Exactly.
That's yeah. Um, hmm.
Yeah, it's a risk to go
I
in.
say we stick to our plan for
Yeah.
now. Yeah, we're. I think I don't. I think we're barely outfitted as it is,
Hmm.
given the stakes of this situation. So we should stick to our guns. The plan is to, um, head to where are we headed again?
Think we're trying to.
Texas.
Yeah.
Texas.
Yeah. I think we're trying to
If,
wait out
yeah,
for Texas.
if you guys are going with the full pack, then you guys are heading to. Actually, I misspoke. Truth and Consequences is, I think, in New Mexico, not Texas.
I mean,
Um,
A
still
little
though.
Even
closer.
better.
Right.
I
yeah.
Now, you said they found that business card like lying next to one of the bodies, right?
To my burner. So I
Yeah,
slipped.
next to the burner, but like, yeah, basically like around the corner of the of where everything went down, or
Yeah, I slipped
by
my
your
burner up
part
under
of
your
the trailer.
trailer. And this card appeared when my contact sent someone out to go retrieve it.
oh
Exactly.
oh yeah, that's
Exactly.
Uh, I don't
dang.
suppose you think that's Merrick. Merrick promised to give us a way to contact him
Well,
after the
see,
fact.
that was my
Yeah,
thought.
we should.
That was my exact thought.
When you put
I
it that
mean,
way, yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
I
yeah, yeah,
mean,
yeah, yeah.
we might as well make
Screw
sure
New
he's
Mexico.
okay. Who knows? Maybe we'll finally get that finder fee.
I like that. We should make one pit stop down there real quick. Besides, if we make it there, we know we'll be covered at least by anyone who might attack us, because we'll be in a. I'm assuming a highly
Mhm.
fortified area.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Little Europe is pretty well known for high class solos like to hang out there, and this place, Hot Shots, is pretty near to the largest solo complex in Night City.
Yeah. So
Well,
let's go ahead and do that. No, I don't think there was any reporting done on the Grundy, and I pop on my agent and like
Hmm.
change my hair to like blue or something. I can be
mhm.
pretty incognito. They didn't mention the mono vision. Y'all can wear a variety of different hats, and no one will even know it's us.
And is there an edge runner? I'm sure we're at the biggest camp. Someone's here is looking for work money. Maybe we can bring on one more person for extra help.
I like the sound of that.
Low level bodyguard or something that we can hire for a few hundred.
Yeah, just for in the city and out. You
Yeah,
know what I
I
mean?
mean, yeah, you guys looking for like a solo?
Yeah. Maybe we should go to. I'm assuming there's nothing you guys like have of great personal importance that you have at your apartments. I know it's kind of risky to go do it, but if you
No.
have like a treasured possession or something, because we ain't we ain't probably going to be around to pay rent unless you want to pay it ahead of time. So,
Yeah, it's all with me. Um,
Something we could give to them for like a good sign of faith.
oh no, I'm just meaning like, photo albums of like your parents who have gone into the great beyond. I mean, things have importance. Like most of my stuff, I'm going to be able to walk across the street, grab it,
mhm.
and a bunch of stuff is still kicking with the old, mom and pops. I just figured I'd ask that since we're heading into the city. Do y'all want to stop by your apartments and grab anything of personal significance?
I pat
Oh, I
my
see.
I pat my
Yeah,
carry
no,
all, and I'm like, everything I have is right here.
everything I need's up here. I will be back in the city later, though. I have to. I got unfinished business, but nothing of tangible property.
No.
Yeah. Gonna say that's kind of sad, and maybe we should help y'all put down some proper roots. Once when we don't have a whole lot of
says
people
What is
after
it?
us.
says the nomad.
I was holed up in the combat zone doing my
I
business.
just got to the
I mean,
city.
I feel like I haven't slept in 2 days already.
Basically, I've been here for a couple months, but you know, I had a fridge.
I get you. Yeah,
Yeah.
had a fridge. Had a lot of Smash it. Speaking of Smash, just wanders off to go get some Smash.
Didn't you just cure your addiction?
Uh,
What are you doing, Lookout?
I have not cured my addiction. I
Oh, you
need
haven't?
so much mental health right now.
Oh, I was about
Mental
to
health care
say,
Please
right
don't do
now.
that.
I need
yeah.
I need extreme therapy because I'm at the point where I have to pick traits of cyberpsychosis. I am addicted to Smash. Like, Lookout's not doing too great right now, folks.
You
But we're
know,
just gonna keep on going.
Money says that, and then I turn and try to go catch up with Zanad to be like, "Do you know where I can find some therapy here?" She must know the medical professionals in the area, and I need to talk to somebody.
yeah.
We got 3 days.
To as Lookout goes off to get smashed, and Alexander gets to track down his sister before he leaves. Money, I assume you're looking to go find a solo for hire.
Yeah, I think so. I
Mhm.
guess looking for the closest watering hole or wherever they hang out in the Aldecaldo camp.
Yeah, as you kind of look around, you find a pretty large grouping of people just scattered around like a low campfire. It's pretty early in the day still, but they're drinking, just having fun, shooting the shit. They got some music playing. Kind of looks like a smaller version of what the mule had going on a few nights ago when you guys were accompanying him. Um, and yeah, if you kind of head over there, um, those are probably some people you could talk to.
Okay. Uh, I guess gonna look around and see. I guess how many people are there, or I want to talk to like the closest person. Get a look. I want
Yeah,
to get a look
there's
at the closest person I see.
maybe about 20 people sitting around. There's one pretty close to you. It's nomad looking chick, maybe about like mid 20s. She's got like streaked. Her dark hair is like streaked with pink. She's kind of got the traditional like nomad leathers going on. She's got some shoddy kind of looking weapons. But she's got
Hmm.
like an overall fierce look to her, and she's got a nice glistening cyber arm.
Hmm. I walk up to her and say, "Sweet cyberware. Where'd you get that tech?"
She kind of turns to you and she says, "Hey, thanks for the compliment. I got it installed. Back at the man, what the fuck's it called? Uh,
You got to fluster with that cyberpunk pickup
uh,
line.
I got it. I got it. I got it installed over at Savage Docks over in the combat zone. What about you? Where'd you get your stuff installed? With those eyes.
Just recently got this reflex processor done in at a makeshift clinic. Nothing serious, but reason I asked is because a group of ours, we're pretty close to the Aldecados through Lookout, but we're looking to make a run to Night City, looking for a solo.
She's like, well, I ain't really no solo myself. I'm more of a, I specialize in transportation, but I mean, if you look over there, she kind of points towards another person along the campfire. It's a tall, older woman, maybe about late 30s. She seems to be pretty kitted out in with weapons, a lot more high quality than what this girl's carrying. She
For
says,
sure.
"That's my older sister over there. You go ask her and slide her a few hundred. She'd be more than happy to take care of you."
Appreciate that. What's your name, Chum?
Me, I'm Layla.
Layla. Yeah, yeah. um, yeah. I give her the old classic glint smile with the shining in the light of the ruby. But and I walk over to her sister, I guess. Oh,
Yeah.
what was your sister's name, Layla?
My sister's that's Jules over there.
Gotcha. Thanks.
Layla and
Hey,
Jules. That's a show.
you Jules?
She kind of turns towards you. She said, "Yeah, that's me. What you need?"
Looking for a solo. My crew and I are making a run in Night City. Could get kind of hairy.
She's like, "Yeah, I could tell. I seen y'all face of
Yeah.
I can keep you safe. Where you heading to?"
Hot shots, Little Europe.
Oh yeah, I think I heard of that before. Um, I mean, yeah. How long you need protection for? How long you think you'll be out there?
Mm, no longer than a night, I suppose.
All right. Well, 500 eddies. I'll keep you safe for a night.
500. What kind of gear you working with? We've got a pretty kitted out solo with us already. Just want to make sure you right one for the job.
She kind of just she's like, "Well, I got this here battle rifle." She kind of whips out a rifle, Militech, of course. This is pretty premium quality, if I do say so myself. Now on my hip, got a 22, 8-shot revolver, classic. Um, my armor, I mean, I usually wear medium armor jack. Keeps you safe, still lets you move a little bit. Best of both
Right,
worlds.
right.
And then my cyber arm, I got a pop up katana, man. Hope that's good
Oh,
enough for you.
okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Just one katana, one cyber arm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I
Okay,
don't have
not
too
going
much
full in.
cyberware. I got some paired cyber eyes. Help with you know, hostile detection, and I got some any flash type shit going on in there. And I got a few skill chips slotted, so you can bet I'm pretty caught up on my combat maneuvers.
Nice. Yeah. That seems sufficient. How about we call it solid 400 plus whatever spoils you take on the way?
All right, Tune, that sounds good. Just
Sweet.
I'll be over here. Come find me when you want to go,
Sounds like a plan. I fist bump her, or put out my fist to bump.
and just gives you gives you a little nod and kind of bumps your fist. You say, "Go find your friends. Let's get on the move. I'm trying to party tonight, so let's not make this too late."
Gotcha. Okay. And I text Lookout and Xe found us a solo named Jules. She's looking to head out soon though.
Heck yeah, I know Jules. She is a badass in a fight.
I text back.
It'll be
um,
400. I'll take it out of the group
Okay.
treasury.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
the war chest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
War chest.
Uh, While this was going on, I assume you've found Smash pretty easily. And
Oh yeah.
Alexander, you're able to find your sister right before she's about to leave. She says, "What you need, brother?"
Um, just quick question. Do you know around here where I can do some therapy before we bounce? I got some new wear. I feel the nervous system tingling, you know?
She's like, inside the camp. I mean, I don't really know. But I mean, if you head into the city, I mean, you know the hospitals,
Of course.
get done there.
Yeah. I mean, I can be, I just need a qualified tech. I know you are, but you got to go, and we got to go too. So, but I'm sure I'll find somebody.
Yeah. I mean, I would ask around with the nomads after you're like, I mean, you say you're gonna be here for 3 more days, so
Hmm.
I mean, after you get done what you got to get done, I'd just ask around. Maybe one of them could help you.
Yeah, maybe when we're on the road, I'll do it then.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, cool.
All right then. Say, stay safe. Stay safe.
You as well. I'll turn back around to go catch up with the boys.
All right, yeah. Y'all kind of meet up over by where money's at, and yeah. I mean, if y'all want to head out, y'all can head out. If you want to do something else before you head out, you can do that too.
I think I'm good.
Yeah, I think we're pretty good. It sounds like there's no kind of therapists out here.
Um,
Taxi for lookout.
Probably somewhere in the camp. I just have to talk around to the med techs.
Yeah. How else are these guys supposed to stay sane out here in this desert?
You just see one qualified one. I'll
Because
find them.
I don't think
Yeah.
going
To
to
be
a
fair,
hospital.
you guys also like aren't that far. Like you guys are still technically in the city right now.
Yeah, therapy
Technically.
just takes a week,
It
so I
takes a
don't think we
week.
really have the
Exactly.
time to like cram it in.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
trust
I
me,
see.
if it was a matter of like, hey, we could do a couple therapy sessions, I'd hop right in.
Mhm.
But
I
Yeah.
see.
No, yeah, it takes a full
Okay.
week.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So
I
if
think
you
Joel's
guys
ready to
just,
go.
she kind of nods to you. She says, "All right, what ride we taking?"
what you got for
Grundy.
Red?
I mean, she's like, "I just got my bike. If you want, I could trail behind you guys. Keep an eye out on anyone trying to tail
The
up.
I
one.
mean, makes sense to me. Though,
All right, look.
yeah, and
I assume you're
I'm
taking
not
your
thinking of
Grundy
taking this
lookout,
into
right?"
combat. Sorry, what was that?
She said, "I assume you're taking your Grundy lookout."
Oh yeah, yeah. We'll take the Grundy. I'm not planning on going into the combat zone just because we pissed off a few people in the combat zone, so should be pretty safe and take a large
Yeah,
circuitous
reasonable.
route.
Um,
All
could
right, yeah.
you uh
I'll fall behind.
wait just in case, just pre-planning because it's who I am. Look out. Could you send Jules and I look over a pin to our safe point location, that Choo Choo station, and then Jules, do you have an agent?
Yeah, yeah.
She's like, "Yeah, who in this city doesn't?"
You'd be
I can name
surprised,
you one.
right? And I want to. We have a little surprise waypoint where there's a turret involved, and I want to make sure that you're cleared. So I go ahead and like, I don't know, take a photo with my agent, and I exchange the key,
Mhm.
the encrypted key, with her agent, so that when she's nearby, she also won't be shot at by the turret if we have to use
Mhm.
it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Mhm. I mean, the turret's like a more manual thing. It's not just gonna start shooting random people if they pull up. Otherwise, the gas station wouldn't work very well as a gas station.
Yeah.
Nah,
There's probably like
I
a
put us
little
on a white
panel on the
list.
inside.
Yeah, there's probably, but I know they have
Mm.
agent, like a daemon normally, or a person has to control it, and I just want to make sure that no one
Yeah.
gets shot,
Mhm.
even if another netrunner
Yeah.
found that thing, saw us, we would still have a little bit of an extra
Perfect
advantage.
dystopian teenage job. Like, oh, you turned 14? Okay, son, go get yourself a job at the gas station, man, in the turret.
Right, right.
Heck yeah.
Probably a lot of solos started
He's
that way,
like,
or a lot of techs.
Yeah.
It's the safest gun you can use.
Oh, that's a character
she's
now.
like, she's like, yeah. If we get split up or something goes bad, I'll meet y'all at the gas station.
But
Sounds good.
Yeah. And as y'all pile up into the Grundy, heading down to Little Europe, it's you know, it's a pretty smooth ride down there. It's pretty early in the day still, maybe around like 1 p.m., 2 p.m. So not much going on in the city. This is kind of the quiet time. Um, and you kind of steadily move from the more um, rough, overpacked suburbs. You guys, since you want to avoid the combat zone,
Question.
you drive past a few landmarks. Oh yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, when we get to our location, lookout one. Did you want to uh keep driving if we're just gonna go in and do business things and then be able to bounce, or drop us off further away? Because the Grundy hasn't been clocked with the crew yet.
Yeah. We'll check to see if there's any parking there.
Hmm.
If it's only street parking, I'll probably just kind of like pop around the block or I haven't been ID'd, so I can drop you guys
Exactly.
off at a sort of secluded location. If there's parking, awesome. If not, me and Jules will just kind of post up somewhere and
Bet.
wait for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
That was my
Easy,
exact
man.
thought, because right now you're out of this, which if we can keep you out of it as much as possible.
Just double park on the sideway, on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
For real.
You know what? Fine.
Um,
Yeah, Pop. Well, if I'm coming in with you, I don't want to do that. But if I'm just hanging out, yeah, fuck it. Pull out. I'll pull out. Pulls out like a night card for the end card. It's like, yeah, it's still good for like a week. I'll just flash a card at people. No one looks at the dates.
No one looks at the
yeah.
dates.
Um, no, yeah, you guys, you head up through the upper marina into Little Europe. You drive past a few locations you recognize. You know, Father Kevin, well, the deceased Father Kevin's large church, the Solo complex, and as you head a little deeper into the area that's pretty predominantly run by the Italians, you come across a place called with a big label that says Hot Shots, and it's got a like little pistol shooting, like a cup of like a little cup of coffee. Um, it looks like this is the place that you guys are looking for. Yeah, it's pretty much just street parking. I mean, there's some big lots like nearby, um, but yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'll drop them off, maybe like around the corner or something, and
Mhm.
just pop up on the street somewhere.
Cool.
All right, yeah. Um, you guys see, as you guys get out, Jules kind of gives you a look. She's like, "You want me to come with you, or you want me to stay with him?"
I think come with us, right? I think that'll be good,
Yeah. Well,
because that
yeah, I
We
means
got one
could leave her
solo.
to watch
Yeah,
the vehicles and just all go in together.
that makes more sense. Yeah.
Yeah,
all
she's
right.
kind
You
of
have
the
an agent,
perfect
right, Jules?
unknown. So yeah,
All
let's
right,
all
yeah.
walk
Yeah.
in.
So she'll watch the vehicles as you guys head in. As you guys head into the place, you hear a little bell ring as you open the door. Um, and out from around the back area of the room, you see a tall Italian man with a fair bit of cyberware who just like exudes an aura of wealth kind of walk towards you guys.
Hmm.
He says, "Look out, Alexander and money." Yeah.
Heck
That
yeah.
be us.
You've clocked us.
Do we know you?
He's like, no, you don't know me. You don't know me. My name's Christopher Reed. Um, I run this here joint. And well, I had someone drop me by something to give to you guys if you
Hmm.
stop by. Um, you know, a little guest of mine. He wanted me to give you guys something. And he kind of reaches into his pocket and he pulls out what seems to be like a piece of paper and a chip, and he kind of hands it over to you guys. He says, I mean, y'all are free. You guys are free to shop the merchandise. You know, hang out here. You want anything to drink?
Take one of your famous hot shots.
All right, one hot shot coming right up. Anything else?
Yeah, I'll take one as well. We'll be here
Two
for a
hot
few
shots.
minutes.
Yeah, why
Yeah, two
not?
hot shots.
Why
All right,
not?
Do they
three
come to
hot shots.
go? Do we have? Can we get one to go as well?
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got you. One to go.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, y'all have fun. He kind of
Thanks.
wanders off, leaving the paper and the chip in your guys' hands.
Kind of look at the group as I open the paper. You think this is
Yeah.
what we
Uh,
get?
as as you open it, you see that it just has like a pretty short, simple message, um, for you. It says, "Thanks for helping me. Uh, because of how generous you've been, I thought I would return the favor with a little gift for you. On this chip is something I think you will find highly interesting, and so I leave it in your hands as it is of no use to me. This is the last you'll hear from me. I've left the city for greener pastures. There's business to be done after all. Signed, Merrick."
Makes sense.
Yep.
Greener pastures. Huh?
I mean, with all that money, he can buy a green pasture with
Yeah.
real grass and not the TM
Right,
stuff.
right. He
And
could
it,
raise real cattle.
Mm.
and just in case, if
All
he
right.
was
Well, someone read the chip.
yeah, yep. I want to slot that into the burner.
Into the burner. Does the burner have a screen on it?
Yeah, it should.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So as you slot it into the burner, dun, dun, dun. Okay, if the party slots the chip or places it into a computer, they will blah blah blah. Okay, a
They will
uh,
be shot into space.
Right,
they will all
right.
die. It
Right.
sets off a nuke. Boom, you're dead. Um, no, of a you receive a video feed on the burner's screen that looks to be of a pretty weird place. Displayed before you on the screen is a calm meadow with soft rolling hills and a
Hmm.
tall oak tree. You recognize this woman as someone who has become very familiar to you in the past few days. This looks to be Mira, um, which is weird because Mira is currently in Isaac's detention facility. Um, Not only that, instead of the anger and coldness that you've come to expect from her, this person looks a lot more calm, if not a bit sad. And she's kind of sat at a small table laden with food. As she notices that this is being projected, she kind of turns to look directly at the screen. It's kind of creepy. And she says, "Hello. It's been a while since I've had company. Um, who are you guys?"
Uh, are you Mira?
Wait.
She just kind of nods her head, says, "Yes, I am."
I'm gonna look at externity like
Yeah.
the fuck is going on. Like, hi, I'm lookout. We're just gonna ask. I need my tech NetRunner friend
Right.
to here
Yeah.
to explain some stuff to me real quick.
Um. Have a. Let me see. Let me see.
Do you know where you are right now, Mira?
Are you an engram?
She says, "I don't know exactly where I am, but," and she kind of just reaches out her hand, and the meadow turns to
Yep.
like an ocean.
I
She
knew it.
says, "But it seems I can control this place. I assume I'm trapped in some sort of program
Mm-hmm.
or
Mm-hmm.
something of like my last, well, a lot of things happened before I got here. And I assume this is the consequences of my own choices.
Hmm.
Um,
Okay.
but what is it you all need?"
Um.
Um,
We're gonna have a conversation. Um.
Sounds like you're still under Isaac's captivity, but as an Ingram now?
Wait. Okay. There's some testing I need to
Isaac.
do. Just hear me going off.
Okay, I'm gonna keep talking. So when was the last time you were in Night City, if you don't mind me asking? Like, you got a year, or because we've met a meet
Uh,
you.
yes. So time is hard here. I'm gonna be honest. The last that I remember before I was transported here, I was with Belle and Isaac,
Yep.
and
Mhm. Mhm.
who else? I was with Belle, Isaac, Catherine, and Crow. Catherine and Crow turned on us, and then everything went black. That's about all I remember.
GM, remind me, who's Catherine
Why
and
were you
Crow?
killing?
No one that you've ever heard of to this point.
Yeah.
Oh
Never
wait,
met
I
them.
think
You
we
don't know who
did.
they are. Their names have never come up before.
Was really? It wasn't what Isaac said on the thingy in the car?
On what thingy?
On the when we got kidnapped, basically. And Isaac picked up the walkie-talkie to the other car, and I believe both of those
Oh,
names
he
were
was
spoken.
talking to Nikolai and
Oh,
Viper.
okay, that's what it was. Never mind. Okay.
There's a lot of animal code names.
Yeah.
It gets confusing.
Okay,
Yeah, no
cool.
kidding. You should be honestly. You should be there when all the Vipers from across the city like have their annual battle royale to figure out who
Who's
actually gets to be called Viper
right?
throughout the
The
city.
King
It
Viper.
is a wild ride. King Viper. That is the title. So there's a bunch of Vipers, and then there's one King Viper.
Yes, the Viper of all Vipers.
Um, but yeah, she kind
Okay.
of just, that's what she kind of says to you.
Okay.
And she's like, but you said that there's another me wandering the city.
Yeah. Yeah. I think she's meat.
I gotta.
GM in the yeah. I got a weird kind of question for you. My monovision here does have the ability to do UV, and one of the specific abilities is it can kind of tell like meat versus cyberware. Have it's nothing I've ever
The
called
Mira that
out,
you
but
met before is a person.
okay, so she's meat.
Yes,
Uh,
they're not like a robot recreation. They are a pretty solidly real person made
okay, I
of
just
flesh
wanted to check
and blood.
that because that would be a great
Mhm.
twist. I'm not gonna lie, and explain why she kicked my ass so readily.
Also,
Uh,
GM.
uh,
Oh
Mhm.
no, go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean. Look out. You still have some. No, you good.
no, you're good.
Um,
No, I'm good. I think I was muttering to myself.
can I
What's up, Alexander?
first do a I don't know
Uh-huh.
electronics security tech to see if this will hurt whatever's happening right now? But I want to turn off all data services on this burner. I just want to switch it off to see if she's local or if she is not local. Because if she's local, this chip is crazy.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you can do that. I mean, there's literally no way to know if that will hurt her or not.
um,
You don't really know what's going on. So like you can do it, but no matter how high you roll on electronic security, you can't really tell what's gonna happen.
all right, cool. So I'm gonna just warn her. I'm gonna say I have to test the thing to see if you're a thing. And 1 second, and then I like air gap the phone basically. I open a terminal and air gap the phone. All Bluetooth services,
Yeah,
all Wi-Fi
nothing happens.
services, all. So
It's
she's
just
still.
the same.
You just hear
She's
me
still there.
cackle. just, you just.
Mira, I got a question. Do you
Yes.
know Father Kevin?
Father Kevin. I've heard the name. I don't know him personally. I don't think we ever met. No.
What about Marosha?
Marosha?
We gotta go.
I'm not sure who that is.
Let's get all of our
Really?
to-go coffees to go.
Yeah, we just pound the shots, and
Yeah. So
you know, this is real weird. I'm getting uncomfortable.
And she needs something way better than
this
this
is
burner phone.
very yeah, for real. Do you have access to the net, Mira?
Not now.
No,
Mm-mm.
I don't. This is pretty much, I've been here this whole time, no one else has been here,
Yep.
just me. If you're gonna go, there's someone I'd like you to bring me to. A man by the name of Darian Young. I think he should be in the city, if he's not dead. He should be able to help you figure out what's happening with me.
Jeez,
Darian
works
Young.
to stay in the city. Darian Young.
Yeah, we got a couple of days before we get a skedaddle, and even then,
I mean, we
yeah,
have.
Externity, you
Yeah.
know anything about Darian Young?
I'll do some searching, but I while we're hopefully moving towards the car, uh,
Oh yeah,
17
definitely.
Mhm.
Yeah,
on
I
a library search on Darian Young.
down.
Yeah. A search of Darian Young finds several references across various fixer and solo forums of a man called Mr. Young who operates a tech shop in the Upper Marina.
I probably know him too. Can I run a what would it be? Streetwise? I think would that be streetwise or
Who,
no? I want to see if I recognize the name.
yeah, Streetwise is fine, yeah.
Oh,
I mean, we're
15.
going through
So
there.
roughly about the same as XE, I'm assuming.
Yeah. I mean, a few of your fixer friends have mentioned the name before. He seems to be a pretty down to earth guy who will pretty much work for anyone. Um, and yeah, uh, just like kind of keeps to himself, just does his job, goes home, doesn't really get too involved in anyone, no gang ties or anything like that.
Hmm. Sounds like a cut and dry little excursion, I guess. Have we got what we needed from here, boys? I think
For
so.
sure. The
I
longer
was
we're here,
hoping to
Yeah.
get
though,
some money
the
on our.
longer we're on the clock, because as we've seen,
Yeah, yeah.
we know
Yeah.
we have a friend who has a camera who's really pissing me off.
Yeah.
On that note, I'm
Yeah.
gonna quickly scan around us because we've been observed from afar a couple of
Uh-huh.
times, and I feel like I want to put my head on a swivel.
I do the same with my
Yeah,
new
go ahead, give
eye
me a perception check or
as
a
well.
tracking check.
Sorry,
Yeah,
was that Cassidy?
perception or tracking. Perception or tracking, it's up to you.
Look at what I got here.
Yeah, I do the same.
They are the same now, thanks to my combat awareness. Cool. I will do perception. Perception seems right.
Okay. You give a little scan of the area, and what'd you get?
I got a 12. I rolled a 2.
I got a 16.
Oh yeah. You look around. You don't really. Neither of you really notice anything out of the ordinary.
Okay, cool.
All right. Well, let's stand up and head outside.
Yeah. Head over. Assuming Jewel isn't like
Yeah.
a smear on the ground, we'll give her her to-go
Yeah.
shot.
I text her.
Mhm.
We're headed out.
She kind of says, "Thanks for the shot," and she kind of downs and she says, "Well, I'll keep following y'all if you're gonna go anywhere else. Or are you just heading back to the camp?"
We got to stop in the upper marina, but otherwise, yeah. Unless something else interesting happens to us, we're gonna go ahead and pop on over there.
Yeah, let's
Mhm.
do it.
Sounds good, she says.
Um,
And you guys head along to the upper marina to Darian Young's tech shop. And it's been an hour and a half, guys, so we're gonna call it halfway point right here.
oof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Join us back in 15 minutes to find out what kind of fuckery is going on with Mira and who this man is and what the fuck's going on, just
Yeah.
generally.
All right. Be back in
The
15.
fuck.
Be back at 15.
Yeah.
Dun dun dun.
Be back in 15.